Yes, yes, and hello, I'm Darthleon, and this is Let's Play Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. In the last episode, we defeated Draco Hoho and something or other, and it turned out to be Prince Peasley. Now I have to admit something, I kinda fucked up. And I kinda fucked up big time because I forgot to set my microphone on record for this episode, so I'm going to do post-commentary here, so that's about it. I'm going to watch this episode along with you, and I'm going to actually, describe it as close as possible. I will not actually read the dialogues because I cannot actually control them at this point because I do not have a name button right in front of me. So I might talk over them, or I might not talk over them. I'm getting over video sounds, but so we'll not only get one hammer from the Ho-Ho block, but we get two, in case you can't read. So that means that both brothers get one, which is awesome because we can do some extra things with them. They do say that right now only the front brother can do it, so yes, I think for now only the front brothers can do that, but later we will be able to get more stuff, obviously. Yeah, only what can break every rock? Yes, not really. We are going to end up in front of rocks that those hammers cannot break, and ouch, we will have to upgrade them later. Oh, and in this one there's nuts. Yeah, nuts are actually very important. Here I point out what happens when the back brother hits the front brother. He gets angry at this point. Yes, the front brother gets angry. And it's going to work for both Mario and Luigi. And this is pretty much the time that we have to skedaddle from this town. We have the hammers to break that rock that Fofu put in front of us, so let's do this. I cannot do what's going on, can I? So that will work easy enough. You're supposed to go downwards here, so that's what I'm testing. I'm trying to see whether or not going up or down is the right way. So I do not have to investigate things twice. And I fall off the bridge because of diagonal movements. I hate diagonal movements and other nuts, or nut, or whatever. It is actually going to be a very important item later. It's a healing item that heals both your brothers. You cannot obviously break the flaming rock, so I don't understand why you can't, because both wood and rocks are a pretty bad. No, are rocks bad hit transporters? I don't know. Wood is a bad one, but I can't remember about rocks. And yes, before you talk, wood can be burned, but it's not a heat transporter. I cannot remember the English word about this. Very flat. One of those coin blocks. I believe I've shown one of these before. I really have to say that I do not remember what I'm saying over here. I should have taken notes, but... So... here is where everything went bad, because here I actually saved, and I couldn't go back because I forgot to save state, because I'm an amazing person. And yeah. Furthermore, here is when I kind of realized that things aren't going okay. So I broke those rocks between pausing and unpausing the recorder, because I want to to actually see whether or not it was recording, and it said that it was recording audio, but yeah, apparently microphone doesn't just count as audio, it meant the game audio, not myself. And this guy is going to force you to do a minigame. And while I did say I was horrible at this minigame, well, okay, you probably guessed what I was going to say, but never mind. I decided to skip the explained over here because I could just explain this while we were on the cards. So with the cross control, you control Mario's flashlight. With A and B, Mario and Luigi jump respectively, like that. Mario should keep picking up those batteries so that they can actually keep on using the flashlight. Yes, you have to actually pick up those gems, because you actually need 10 to finish that minigame, and you have to collect them with both characters. Actually, to know something, only Mario has to pick up batteries, but they both have to pick up gems. And there's also enemies, and I actually didn't see that enemy, and we lost some gems over there, and I also missed that one with Luigi. Yes, there will be enemies, and hitting them will have you lose jewels, points. It's not exactly necessary to pick up every single battery, but it does help. And it is a bit necessary to actually get every gem if you get hit by every monster, and even then you might not even clear this. And this is where I say, oh, I lost, but then I found 2 more gems and I'm actually 1 more than I need, and we clear this and we can actually move on. This is an important minigame, I need to know this right now. When the time comes, you might need to come back here. Border jump was an important minigame, and this one is an important minigame. I will talk about it later. I will talk about those minigames later, so yes, that's about it. And this is actually where the game actually opens up. Can I say actually a little bit more times? Yes, I can actually do that. Saving over here is very important. Saving before, not so much, because there was not going to be any battles between that and that save and this one. But from here on, it's actually very important, and I'm going to mention why later. I'm pretty sure I actually saw this in this episode. And here we get to learn about using the hammers in battle. I will actually shut up for a few minutes, because there really is nothing to actually say about that. So just like the jump, you can attack with the jump, you can defend with the jump, and yes, there will be later times where the hammer will be actually very important in fights, more important than even the jump or your good moves. And by good moves I mean the bros attack. I'm sorry I'm very monotone here, but this is how I actually normally talk. People can testify is the word. My English has been getting lazier, I could say, from the vacations. I should go back at it, but I believe I will get on it later. So this is how I actually normally talk when I'm not playing video games, or well, when I'm not doing the project figures. Actually, there was a problem with the project figures. Oh, here are those rocks. You will need to upgrade your hammer to get those. This is again where the game opens up, so there will be multiple paths, something that was not real up until now. The game was pretty linear, but even from here on, the game will be kind of streamlined, but not necessarily. You can get lost from here on. That way is the way to get back and redo the card mini game. And yes, there is a reason why you would want to redo that. And this is actually a boost tattoo which has the properties of boost, which means when you look at it, it disappears as if it was never there. Well, okay, boost didn't disappear, they're just shy, but... And yes, this will become more obvious later. These tasks have some Castlevania and Metroid elements when you have to actually get new powers to go through other stuff, which is not a bad thing at all actually in my opinion. But again, those obstacles will kind of streamline the whole experience in one direction, but I really don't mind it. And that's a spiky enemy, and it gets hit by it. Those are pretty easy to defend. They will just attack the person that they're running up against, defend with a hammer. I'll also attack with a hammer. If you try to jump at them, do I jump? No, I don't jump. If you try to jump at them, you will actually get damaged. Also, the animation is different depending on which item you use to fight these things. So now with a hammer, they will pose with a hammer instead of just jump at the end. Also, it's different to initiate attacks with the hammer. I wasn't able to show it here, but I'm pretty sure that was what I was trying to do. The timing is kind of strange in them, but it really doesn't matter. Also, it is not advised to actually use your current cross attacks against those things because they're technically jumps, and jumps, will get you hurt, and you will also miss on the good old, bros points. Here I'm trying to look for a secret. I thought there was a secret there, but it doesn't really matter. And this is what happens when you initiate a battle with the hammer. The enemies will not take damage, but instead all of them will be stunned. They will be stunned. So they will be stunned for a random amount of turns. They could just wake up like that thing, you just woke up in its turn. But they could also go for like 3 and 4 turns just stunned for no apparent reason. It's a good way to initiate attacks because at the end of the day the jump thing will not do enough damage until the end of the game. And now we're going to get scared. I was just about to do a jump attack on the Sharpie. I kept calling those things spinnings during the episode because they are very much like the spinny enemy from other Mario games. I also thought there was a secret there. There is this circle, I will get into it later because it really doesn't matter. And this is your first direction. Oh, and we got sudden attacked by a worm. I do not remember its name because I never learned it. No, I believe I did learn it, but I just forgot it right now. And it hits poor Luigi over there. But you know, now that it can actually, it's not a spiky enemy, they actually, you can actually use the jump moves. I did actually mention it here. To advance the moves, the Mario Splash Bros. Yeah, Splash Bros. Needs 20 if I recall correctly. I do not have it right here and I haven't read it for a couple of days. It needs 20 correct uses, while Luigi's needed 8 correct uses. While Luigi has the easiest, has the shortest, the move with the easiest to advance, and this is the advanced version of that move. It has the easiest move to advance, but it also has the hardest, which is 43, I believe, over 40. I remember it's over 40, but I do not remember exactly how much. This actually is the wrong way to go, and I do mention that in the video while I was doing things. And this will become apparent after attacking that Tanum over there, which I tried to do with a hammer, and I do actually succeed. No, I did not succeed. No, I did succeed, but it didn't work for some reason. See how little damage I'm doing, even just by defending or hitting them. We just did 3 damage, which is like half what we did before, and 3 damage again. Also, that attack will never hit the brother that it transformed into, so always go for the other one. Now it will hit Mario, for example. We're doing very little damage, and as it will be shown right here, we take very much damage. That was our whole life. So I just ran out of here because I'm not supposed to fight these enemies right now. What happens when you run away from a battle with a character dead or knocked out? That character will be alive with only 1 HP. So yeah, it's a good idea to actually run from those battles. At this point you will also lose less money from them, because nobody will trip and lose a bunch of money. So yeah, that's the best time to actually do that. And we got like over here. So yeah, that was the wrong way to go. And well, obviously the way I'm going right now is the right way. And I believe we're closing in on the end. I believe it's just after this fight. And now I gotta level up. Let's see what I did over there. 0 and 0 on both HP and BP. Oh, they're not too good. What did I choose? I choose HP. Yeah, 1 is not good. I would have rather given 1 on the BP if I knew that. So I believe, yeah, this is the time where I actually end this up. The next episode is going to actually be with normal commentary, so I'm sorry about this. See you guys next time.